Bobby, fancy a bit of breakfast?
Work up an appetite for you.
Hello, boy. But no water in your bowl. Let's get Rex onto that. Is he up yet? Better give him a shake. Oh, thanks, Bob. Come on, let's have some breakfast. Can you get that, Rex? Rex! Oh, Freddie hasn't come down yet. Look, why don't you come in and have a cup of tea while you're waiting?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, he shouldn't be long. Bob called him about 20 minutes ago.
Bob did? That's who it was.
Sorry?
Rex and all that jogging gear.
No, Rex is in his room.
Well, he can't be.
He hasn't had his breakfast yet.
Can I just check? Right. Trousers. Shirt. Right, where do I find a tie? Thank you. Right. Oh, I thought so. No sign of him.
What?
Oh, look, there he is. All right, Rex. I'll be down in a minute, okay? I'm gonna go and catch him up. See you, Mr. Thomas. I got you a new dog tag, by the way. New address, telephone number, all legal and above board. Shouldn't need more trouble from Garrett. I'll put it on when you get to school. What's the matter? You feeling okay? You're not scratching. What's wrong then? Ah, Garrett's house? Is that it? Some problem with Garrett? What happened? Oh dear, I can see this is going to take some time. Does it begin with A? Does it begin with B? Well, how about C? Does it begin with P? Q? Look, why don't you tell me when you're a boy again? What could they be doing round here? Excuse me, what are you filming?
It's a documentary.
Oh, right. Got time?
Is that the time code, yeah?
Yeah, where's that lamp? It's on its way.
Rolling out.
Are we right then?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go. Cue him, Jack.
Action.
Probably knew they were here and did it on purpose.
Cut! Can you come here a moment, please?
He's gonna get it now.
That was fine. There's no medical reason for the glasses, is there?
Pardon?
The sunglasses. I think you'd look more dog warden-like without them.
Well, it's just that I normally wear them. If it's meant to be a typical day in my life...
I think it would work better, if you don't mind. Could we lose them, please, Jack?
You're the expert. Michael. Michael Tully, one of the keen young dog owners on my patch. And where's Bobby today?
He's gone.
He paid me a visit this morning, you know.
Did he?
Oh, yes, playing in my garden, the little rascal. I was hoping to see him, but he's a shy little fellow, isn't he?
Yes, he is quite.
Bobby's one of my special favourites. But then again, Michael's another special friend of mine, aren't you, Michael?
Yes.
You have to have a way with kids on this job. Any problems for me today, Michael? Any advice you need about diet, grooming, training? I'm afraid you've got a long way to go with training. I mean, Bobby can be a very mischievous little dog sometimes. But Michael knows I'm always here to help him, don't you, Michael?
I have to go to school.
Yes, well, remember to leave Bobby in a secure place with plenty of shade and a bowl of fresh water. Now run along.
I think I will.
And one more like this morning and your dog's dead. And pay good attention to what your teachers tell you. Oh, they love me like a father figure.
Ugh, what a creep. What do they want to do a documentary about him for? I can think of nothing worse than finding out what he did on a typical day. People would be sick in front of their tellies. What do you want to do? I can leave your clothes and everything, so if you'd like to risk it. Still very early. You should be all right. If you'd like to hang around here, at least you can sneak quickly into class once you change back. It's geography first. I'll tell her you're at the dentist's. Root canal work, whatever that is. Oh, and while I think of it, you better put your new tag on. Just in case you run into Garrett. Don't think he's too pleased with you.
Hello? I thought I heard someone talking.
Oh, it was probably me, miss.
Yes. What brings you in so early, Michael?
Nothing really, miss.
Oh, good. You can help me.
Can I?
You can indeed. We have a lecture last period this afternoon. I've got Mr. O'Leary putting chairs out. I wonder if you'd like to give him a hand.
Well, actually, miss,
Don't be silly, Michael. I'm not wondering. I'm asking you if you'd be so very kind as to help Mr. O'Leary.
Yes, but,
I'm not asking either, come to that. It's just being polite. I'm giving you an order, Michael. Off you go.
Yes, miss.
That's it. Good boy. Michael, do you know your dog is here?
Is he, miss?
I'll put him in my office and you can take him home at lunchtime.
Yes, miss.
All right. No need.
Gotcha.
And what do we have here, eh? A stray dog. Look, no tag, no collar. What am I supposed to work from? Don't even know whose dog he is or where he comes from. Now, we don't want anyone getting hurt, do we? Because these stray animals, they're not used to handling and they can become a bit difficult for the non-professional. Here you go. Here you go, boy. Here you go. Now, remember, kids, don't try this at home. Now, I'm going to have to check my records, but I'm pretty certain I've come across this fella before. Looks like butter wouldn't melt in his mouth, but in reality, a particularly vicious specimen, if I recall. We'll just have to see what they say about him down the pound. It's always a tragedy when this type of thing happens. Of course, we do have to keep the streets free of stray dogs. And in the long run, it is the kindest thing for the animal itself, which, of course, is my main interest. It'll be well looked after in the pound, and we just have to hope we can trace his owners, which I shouldn't imagine will be too easy as, I mean, what sort of person allows a dog to wander the streets without a collar?
I've just been talking to the RSPCA duty officer, and she has informed me that, as is the normal practice, the dog will be kept on the premises for a fortnight to give the owners a chance to come forward. If they don't, and who can tell what will happen when people care so little for a dog, it will sadly have to be put to sleep, which of course will be a terrible thing. I will, in the meanwhile, be doing everything in my power to save the poor chap, as obviously nothing would distress me more than to have him destroyed. I will, in the meantime, as you can imagine, be monitoring his case very carefully and keeping a close eye on everything here in case there's any change in his situation. Now, what have we learnt from this tragic interlude? 1, keep a very close eye on your dog. 2, make sure you know his whereabouts at any one time. And 3, make sure he doesn't sneak off the moment your back is turned.
Well, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at school? Those clothes are filthy.
That's why I came back, Dad. To get some clean ones. These are filthy and...
Yeah, well, hurry up. If you're quick, I'll give you a lift down.
OK, Dad.
Well, come on. He came home to change his clothes, so I thought I'd give him a lift in as I was passing.
Good idea. I'm sure it's best to keep him quiet.
Yes.
I've had the same trouble myself. I know how nasty it can be.
I ought to be going to class, miss.
Yeah, I better be going too. Bye, Victoria.
Don't worry. We'll look after him.
Good.
Not too painful, I hope.
No, miss.
Root canal work can be jolly unpleasant.
Oh, that? Yes, miss.
Oh, here we are.
I'd better be getting back to class, miss.
You probably know him, don't you?
Who, miss?
The dog warden.
A bit, miss.
He's coming to talk to you.
Is he?
Yes, about looking after your dog.
He's not actually mine. He's not anybody's, really.
No, not just you, Rex. He's giving a lecture to the whole class.
Oh.
Mr. Garrett, very good of you to take the time to come and talk to us.
My pleasure.
This is Rex Thomas, one of the children who I'm sure will be very interested in what you have to say.
We've met. We met earlier today.
Oh, so you know each other. What fun.
Garrett's coming.
I know, he's giving me a lecture. How'd you get on? I told her about the dentist.
He caught me without a collar. He put me in the pound.
What, showing off to the film crew?
He wanted them to put me down.
You can't do that, that's murder. Does he know you've escaped?
I don't think so. But you see, when I turned back, I didn't have any clothes, and I escaped just where they were filming.
Oh, what did you do?
I didn't wait to find out. I know he's going to think I did it on purpose. He's going to kill me.
All right, everyone. This is Mr. Garrett, the new dog warden for our area. Now, I'm sure some of you will already have seen him patrolling the streets, and you know how busy he is. But he's very kindly taken the afternoon off to come and talk to us about responsible pet ownership. These other people are making a film about Mr. Garrett and his work, so we may see ourselves on television. Now, I'm sure Mr. Garrett has a lot of very exciting and interesting things to tell us, so I won't take up any more of your time. Mr. Garrett, over to you.
Thank you, Mrs. Jessup. Afternoon. Right. Before we start, I'd like to ask how many of you have a dog in your family? And do they all have tags with their addresses and telephone numbers on?
Yeah.
And do they wear their collars at all times?
Yeah.
I hope they do, because the law states that a dog must wear its collar. And if I meet a dog on the street without a collar, I treat it as a stray. And do you know what I do with stray dogs?
Beverly?
You take them to a dog's home and put them in a warm kennel and look after them.
Yes.
And give them lots of nice food.
Yes, that's right. But if a dog is a troublemaker, as well as a stray, it has no right on the streets. It is a menace to the community and must be locked up and, if necessary, destroyed.
Michael, I'm scratching.
You couldn't be.
I am. What am I going to do?
Oh, you are. You're scratching away like anything. You better get out.
I can't. We'll get down now.
The kind of animal who would trample your washing as soon as look at you. But I can tell you he is securely locked up. And what's more, I will make sure he never sees the light of day again. So the most important thing about owning a dog is to make sure he's properly trained.
There's a dog, miss. It's Michael's dog.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Right. Where is he? Right, now keep back, everyone. This dog is supposed to be in RSPCA custody. I put him there myself. He's a stray and he's going to be put down.
I don't think he's a stray. I think he belongs to Michael.
Yes, he's mine, actually, miss.
This dog is dangerous. Now keep back, everyone, while I try and apprehend him. OK, now let me through.
Mr. Garrett, he's usually a very good little dog.
He's dangerous and he's a threat to the public safety. Come here, you little snake.
You'll have to remember to take your collar and tag everywhere. have to walk to heel. Can't let him see without me or your dad. No more trips out on your own. Probably better off just hiding in your room. I mean, what a wally, honestly. Nah, you're just being nice. It was his own fault. What if they'll show the programme? You're right. It wouldn't be a documentary. It'd be a sitcom.
You thought you'd try and stop me, eh? Well, you can't. They're going to show it.
What's over there? Come on, let's go and see.
You went to all that trouble to try and stop them filming me. But I've spoken to the director and he tells me they're going ahead with it. In fact, he told me he couldn't have asked for it to turn out better. It's going to be sensational.
That's great, Mr. Garrett. Can we get past, please?
And don't think you can get away with that behaviour. Because you're not. I'm going to tell the police, the school, the local shopkeepers, the social services, in fact, everybody about you. I'm going to make your life so miserable you're going to regret the day you ever met me. Oh, you can sit there thinking you're so smart and so clever, but one day, oh, maybe not today, maybe not even this year, but one day you're going to put a paw wrong. And when you do, I'm going to...
Who are you?
Come on, let's get it.
So take care of the dog. And remember, a dog's for Christmas, not just for life.
Come on, it's yours.
He's really got it in for you, hasn't he? I mean, it's not as though you've done anything to him. Well, not on purpose anyway. I mean, it's entirely his own fault. He was just victimising you, that's what it is. I mean, fancy thinking you'd upset him on purpose.